When they find a door, they break the lock with a small drill and rush to the roof. Using a metal bar, they cross the gap between buildings and reach the roof of the bank. While Giovanna keeps them updated on the camera loops, the men break another lock and wait for the right moment to go downstairs. Every time they are about to change a camera's area, Giovanna tells them to stop and wait until the loop passes. Eventually they reach an elevator and force the door open to then carefully climb down. They only have a few seconds, but luckily they move fast enough to close the elevator again before the camera notices them. Next the guys line up behind the reflector to cross the corridor and finally make it to the vault. They simply pick the lock in the gate, but for the actual vault they use some advanced devices that allow them to open it without making noise. They proceed to break open all the boxes and steal all the valuables, although Nick and Donnie get frustrated because they can't find the red diamonds. At that moment the manager's soccer team starts losing, so he decides to come back. Giovanna sees him on the cameras and immediately alerts the men, who stop opening boxes and begin filling their bags. Donnie doesn't want to leave without the red diamonds, and after lots of searching he finally finds them. The group rushes to hide in the elevator shaft, so when the manager finally makes it to the vault, he finds it closed and leaves without suspecting anything. Once the guy is gone, the group starts climbing their way up the elevator shaft, always waiting for the cameras to loop. One man stays in the basement to pull at the rope so the bags can quickly move up too, and once the valuables are safe everyone else finishes climbing as well. When Giovanna gives them the signal, the group bursts out of the bank and starts crossing the gap between buildings again. All the team makes it through except for Nick because the metal bar breaks as he's trying to cross. Half of it falls on the street and is seen on the camera by the guards, who decide they must secure the roof. Giovanna sees the guards moving and tells the team to run. Nick is still holding on to the other half of the bar and has no choice but to climb back to the bank's roof. He throws his bag at his partners before rushing downstairs, making sure to hide whenever he hears a guard coming. When the guard makes it to the roof, he doesn't see anything suspicious. Meanwhile the rest of the team gets to the car and leaves the parking lot, which is also seen on camera.